So we have to educate more dentists that they have to charge a bit high, so that we'll have a standard rate. No? My topic is about dental marketing. So basically, build, market, expand, and grow your practice. So basically, this is just a sharing of what I've done right and what I've done wrong in our practice. And as just for a brief overview, we do have several clinics back in the Philippines, and I do dental marketing a lot. So basically, you'll be able to probably get some points on how to do it and what I've done wrong, what I've done right. All right. Let's proceed. Work. Okay, so I do have several abstract also back home. I present also build dental practice life cycle. I also present trends in dentistry. I also present lifestyle marketing and selling process. I also present 100 ideas to get patients, and most of the dentists are also very interested in closing treatment during hard times. So these are all the presentation I have. Build, market, expand, and practice. Back in the Philippines, if you talk about bime, it's a food of a pig. That's why all the dentists will definitely put their attention on me. You're presenting a pig food, but it's not. It's all about dentistry. So basically, yeah, I do present their strategy, tools, execution, and goal. I'm also the representative of Smileline from the Philippines. So if Smileline will have a presentation in the country, I'm usually there. So who am I? As you can see in the picture, they are all girls, right? So we have from Vienna, Austria, Lithuania. But I'm very much in love with my wife, who's also a doctor. Dr. Christine is over there. Okay? Hi, Dr. Christine. So say hi to 11, to 9 lucky people.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello. So I do present also to the students. Now let's get started. So in the Philippines, I always tell the dentist that you always have to start your practice in putting up your vision. In the country, they're just trying to target 1 million peso. So that would probably $18,000, and that's good enough for them. You know, we are in the third world country. If you're earning basically in your dental practice of around $36 US, you're good to go. You're very much okay. That's how we do it there. So you can live a very good life already. Okay? So that's only a full mouth restoration in the US, right? Okay. So we do have, I usually present also different strategies, and when you're building your practice, you have to have a projections. When you do projections, I always tell them, you just don't project 3 months, you just don't project 6 months. It is a must for you to start projecting for 12 months. Means say, be able to really put your work in it without even expecting a return right away. So that's how you do business. And also, you must be able to have several ideas on what are the things that you should offer to your patients and services strategies. When I present, I usually move around, but this doesn't work, and I don't have a mic for me, so there's no choice. I have to stay here. So you have to have a target market. I'm a marketing graduate too, so I'm quite very familiar with all the marketing thing. You know? So you have to have standard target market, geographical data, girls, boys, buyers, children. So you should be able to identify each and every dental market that you have back in your respective countries. Branding also very, very important. Who among here have who in this room have several clinics, like 2 or 3? Anyway, so you have doctor. Yeah, I've seen your profile also. I've seen your Facebook account also. Who else? Doctor? So if you do have several outlet, or if you do have several branch, more or less, you have a great branding, or you have positioned yourself into, let's say, the best orthodontist in this country, or the best orthodontist in this city. Because you cannot be a good orthodontist in your country if in the city you're not the best orthodontist yet. So you have to really, it's a process of getting there, right? How to see it. Is there a lot of people coming in? Let's invite them. You know, it's good to speak when a lot of people are listening, but anyway, I'm still the same person. So when I do dental marketing, it's also very important for all of us who's going to do dental marketing that we should be able to identify the tools needed for it. And this is very important. So here it is. In our practice, in my practice particularly, back in the Philippines, the Philippine Dental Association, we do have 16,000 registered dentists. And we are growing fast. But I will tell you that most of them really don't have a marketing tools in their mind. They're just there after graduation, they just practice, and they thought all the while that it will continue, the patients will just continue flocking to their clinic. It doesn't usually come. So I always tell them that you should have the change of mindset. If you're a dentist, you are not just a literal dentist. You are now a businessman. Correct? Because your clinic is totally different from your practice. We'll show you that later. Basic marketing know-how, of course, it's just basic. You just have to learn some basic in marketing. Yeah, there are a lot of people lined up, right? Okay. So marketing. When you do marketing team, when you want to create a marketing team, and you are just starting, it can be you alone. Alright? And it is a must for dental practice or dental practitioner that they must have dental photography. Otherwise, it's going to be tough. Dental management apps is also very important, Dr. Gilbert. I'm sure you're doing this also. And you cannot do it without budget. And you must have an indicator. Indicator means you'll be able to identify if your marketing setup or if this marketing strategy works or if not. And if this works, then continue doing it. Okay. So of course, this one. And the basic concept. Of course, I do have DSLR. I also have the MDP for my dental photography. That's a necessity in my practice. All of my branches have this setup. I cannot live without this tool. Right? So it's imperative for the dental practitioner to have photographies. Alright. Is it the same, doctor? Doctor, is it the same? Dental practice and dental clinic? Is it the same for you? Yeah. Doctor, okay.
Ray, just Ray.
Ray.
I'm not a doctor.
Okay, it's okay. Dr. Gilbert, if I ask you, is it the same? Your practice and your clinic, 7%. They said, yeah, it's the same. But literally, it's not. We know for the fact that this is not the same. Why? Because when we talk about practice, it is our profession. You're a professional dentist or you're a professional marketing man. As if we are all marketing men here, I'm a marketing man, that is my profession. But my business is my KGR marketing company. It should be able to earn and work on its own. Right? So this is basically one of the foundation in opening up the mind of the dentist back in the country. Okay. So business only has two functions. I always say this. Number one is innovations. That's why dentist keeps on updating, keeps on innovating. And number two is marketing. If you have properly innovated yourself, you have attended several workshops, our dentists, our clients have attended several workshops, seminars, lectures. That's innovation. The next thing is you have to do marketing. Right? Next. And the purpose of dental business is to attract and retain profitably. Next. Years ago, 30 years ago, okay? Everybody hear that? 30 years ago, back when I was still in college. That was 30 years ago, so I'm already 50 years old. Do you believe that, Dr. Gilbert?
Yes.
Oh my God! Okay, I'm only 40 years old, alright? Okay, but in my college, marketing is a process of satisfying customers' needs and wants. But today's definition totally changed. It is now added with two very good words. Process of profitably satisfying customer needs and wants and their expectations. Okay. Everybody knows this guy, right? Correct? Who's the girl? No. Everybody know Tom Cruise. As a dentist, dentists are capable, dentists are good. They can be able to provide a very good service in terms of providing good smile after the dental visit, correct? So most of the dentists can be able to provide good smile after the visit of the dentist. But the problem is, patients are actually expecting something more. And I'm going to show you. That's why this slide says, we never get a second chance to make a good first impression. It's always going to be first. Yeah, I can take photo also. But the patient expects something else. Patient expect this. Your clinic, all our clients' clinic, must be able to have a very good, the dentists are smiling, you have a good uniform, dental clinic has a very good interior setup, staff, signage, parking, magazine, candies, aircon. Yeah, candies are very important in the dental clinic because we provide patients with all the candies so that you have more patients coming in, right? So, sofa, equipment, instruments, lighting, CR. But in my clinic, in our clinic, we have one sofa who's watching Miss Universe. Miss Universe. You're very familiar with Miss Universe. Do you remember that we have the Miss Universe of Philippines back 2017? Pia Worsbach? No. Okay. I just beat it out. One chair used by Pia Worsbach in one TV commercial, and it's seated right there inside of my clinic. And that is only how much? $212 US. I was able to buy that at $212, and you know how much it gives me? I was able to get probably $36,000 US already out of that. You know why? A lot of patients are taking selfies. A lot of patients are taking a lot of promotional thing. Oh, I want to sit there also. When you are seated there, you are already inside my clinic. And you're going to do some procedures already. Something like that. So there are several things that we could do and we could probably create in terms of strategies. Right? So, Paco, maybe you can do it also. That's a very good technique. It works for us. I'm pretty sure it will work for you. So this is also very important. When you wanted to add service, you always tell them to our patients or to my dentist, who's also our clients, you do promotion. You do promotion when they are already inside their clinic. But if you want to invite them to get into your practice, you do marketing when they are outside of your practice. Okay? I did also facilitate one particular research, and I actually funded this. I've asked 120 dentists random questions about dental marketing. So I'll be able to share with you all of the presentation here. You can use it if you want to. I've asked 150 dentists. The first question is, do you have marketing subjects during your dentistry or your college years? So these are the questions. Number 2 is, during your practice years, have you regularly read books, attended seminars, lecture courses? And number 3, in your practice, where do you get your patients? And number 4, do you believe that for you to build your practice, you need marketing. And the last question is very important. How much money do you want to spend in order for you to have a paying patients of 500,000? Probably this is around 10 to 12,000 US dollars per month. So these questions interest dentists back home. And I'm pretty sure it will also interest dentists all over the world. Right? We'll get back to the answers after a few slides. And I do have also what I call SCPP, and this is setting contact patient point. This is also very important. 365 days in a year. When you ask dentists, how many days do you practice in a year? Most of the dentists, especially the new one who are building their practice, they will say, I almost practice a whole year round, no rest. Some dentists will say, I practice 300 days a year. Some dentists will say, I practice almost 250 days a year. Then you verify, and let's count. Back in the Philippine calendar, we do have 52 Sundays. When it's Sundays, we don't usually practice. Right? So this is a family day. And holidays, we have 32. We have vacation, 30 days. QSS, not here, so this is the national convention. So basically, we only practice 210 days in a year. And that's the reality. Sometimes if you have extended vacation, you lessen the 210. But this is on the average. I've asked several doctors this based on focus group discussion. And if you're going to multiply it by 8 hours, dentists only practice 1,680 days in a year. Alright? So we practice 1,680 days only in a year. So let's see, and let's find out. So if you're going to divide that for 12 months, we only practice 17.5 days per month. Almost half of the month we don't practice, just by getting all the holidays, etc. Now, of course, 210 days. If you want to earn 1.5 million, all you have to do is just earn $892. That's only $20 or $18. $18 per hour. Then the dentist will earn around 20,000 US dollars already. So you have to have this setting contact points. You have to break it down to the minimum. Alright, so the target, when you discuss it with your secretary, we have to have 800 peso per hour. So you have the same mindset, you have the same heart with your secretary and with your team, and you'll be able to reach the target very, very well. Easily. Okay, let's proceed. Let us not move into this. I'll check on the other slides, which is in the US calendar. In the US calendar, they also have 52 Sundays, of course the same. And they have 25 holidays. That's national holidays, vacation days, 30 days, seminars, and ADA, American Dental, recently concluded in Hawaii. They only have 80 days. So basically, a dentist in the country, in the US, they only practice 192 days. And they are only practicing 1,536 hours per year. So, you see the difference? And their target is only 65 US dollar per hour. And they be able to have 100,000 US dollars per year. So this is a great target. You can be able to share this to your dentist. And if they want to earn 500,000 US in a year, all they have to do is just target $300 per hour. So that is just one extraction per hour, and you'll be able to hit 500,000 US. Correct? Okay, I'll see. Is there a lot of people lined up still? Not much. Okay. Alright. So when you talk about marketing, okay, let's proceed with the marketing. In 2015, this might be 3 years old, there were around 1.95 million dentists all over the world, and basically 29 dentists per 100,000 people. And in the US, we have 195,000. In Japan, 127, 104. In Germany, okay, in the Philippines, we are growing like crazy. A lot of dentists, a lot of students are now graduating and becoming dentists. So we are looking into 2022, we will have a whole bunch of dentists, 62,669. That's a very, very good range in terms of increase in numbers. But that only means one thing.
Fewer patients per doctor.
Yeah, fewer patients and a lot of a lot of competition.
Competition.
Yeah,
Correct.
Yes. Yeah. A lot of competition. So dentists must have dental marketing campaign. So for us in here in this room, it's very, very important for us to share that dental marketing is a necessity in the dental practice business. Correct? So we're going to have more clients and more audience. Alright. I only divided it for 4. If you do dental marketing, just do print marketing, you just do internal marketing, just do local marketing, and just do internet marketing. So this is what I call the triangle of technology. Right? So internal marketing, you have to invest time training your secretary. You have to invest at least 3 months in terms of providing a very good treatment plan. You have to share all of the vision. And again, office design, that's our clinic. Back in the Philippines, we do have lobby. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, that's quite big. So that's our second branch. We have 3 clinics, but they target different segment of the market. I do have a community-based clinic. They only target extraction, prophylaxis, and some little minor treatment. And I do have a clinic in one of the executive village. They only target dental tourism patients, cosmetic engineers. So if you want, but if the dentist only have 1 clinic, there's no problem. You just tell them you just have to be ready. Your clinic must only be ready in terms of providing very good services, right? So they will not be disappointed. Okay, all right. Of course, yeah, that's yours truly in the middle, the little guy, black skin, but a Filipino. So when you're going to do dental marketing, it's also very important for us to share what we have inside. So people from the outside can see us, who we are and what we do, right? Okay. So you should be able to do also the triangle of technology. So this is one of my clients, a clinic with a very good reception. So just like you're at home. Okay. So
That's nice.
yeah, forgive me for the picture. It's not so clear, but yeah, it's good. It's good. So I do partnership a lot. My clinic, and I also teach the dentist back home that you cannot stop promoting your practice only through your clinic, through your friends, families. It doesn't stop there. There are so many avenues for you to be able to get more patients locally. So I do school activities. My clinic supports school activities. I do non-profit organizations. I do movie block screening. How? They said, I do, because I do have an old BMW. I do specialized car show. I also do basketball league. How the hell are you doing that? They said. A dental clinic does this all? Yes. How? Example. This is just a classic example. Where you can also teach to your dental patients or dental clients. And if you do have your own clinic, probably you can adapt some. I do movie block screening. I don't have to spend a lot. I sponsored all the ticket printing. Okay, I do a lot of, I print the tickets, and at the back of the ticket, just bring this in my clinic, you get 50% discount on filling and prophylaxis. How many moviegoers actually went there? 300 potential patients, one single day, 1.5 hours. So you have 300 probability of patients going into your clinic. Because a lot of people, when they see 50% off, wow. But when they are seated inside the clinic, You can do a lot of things, actually, right?
That's good.
So that's how you invite patients to come in, because you don't know them. But when they are inside your clinic, then you can do profiling already. Okay, sounds good. Dr. Gifford? So this is the indicators. So as you can see, the KGR clinic. So I do have a tarpaulins there, and my staff was also distributing some leaflets. So that's how I do it. Reminder, this is also very important. Good morning, welcome. Those who charge low usually did get to reach the level of maturity in the dental practice life cycle. This is an ongoing battle back home that some dentists are charging very, very low. But it should not be that way. Dentists are professional, be able to provide a very good professional service, so they should be charging in the right average rate. That is why understanding professional fees is critical for dentists. In the US or back home, in your respective countries, how much is the extraction? Dr. Sonia, how much is the extraction? Secret?
What type of
on the average, just for the anterior, on the average. That's so sad, right? That's so sad. So we have to educate more dentists that they have to charge a bit high, so that we'll have a standard rate. No, it is very so sad. Okay, I've given you a brief overview of the local settings. This is just a simple video of our practice back home. So this is in another building. Of course, this is local settings. Just try to, without the audio.
Well, you can pick the next one.
Yeah, already.
And you have your audio up, turned up.
Yeah.
And there's audio on here.
Okay, yeah. I will just narrate if this one first. It's okay.
Okay.
Don't worry.
All right.
Okay, anyway, this is just a 1.5 minute video, so I will just narrate. Okay? Because we are live, so okay, we are live here in. So this is our center. As I said, we do have 3 different branches. So this is inside our first clinic, who are serving the community-based clinic. Yeah. So some of the dentists would ask me, can I also produce such a video? Yes, I also provide that services on the other side. So I can be able to provide this. Of course, I'm narrating also that great smile begins within. Tagline is also very important in our practice. Yeah. So if you've created your vision, I always put the tagline in my business. In our clinic, our tagline is great smile begins within. Yeah, great smile begins within. So we use MVP before, during, and every after procedure. And they usually sign a waiver. I don't do like when you print a picture, they have a block here, you know. We don't do that anymore. I just ask them to sign a waiver at the back of the picture, that I can share all the pictures in Facebook, social media ad, advertisement, and some other avenues of marketing, and I'm good to it. And this is in another building, so it's called Ruiz Building. It's not mine, it's my family's building. So we do have also several associates that work for us. It's also very important for a dental practice to have a big LED or LCD high definition screen for them to for us to really exaggerate the the mouth, yeah, the cavity or the caries. So we have to really magnify that so that they can be able to see that they need some restorations. All right. So basically, that's the clinic, and we are located in all of these branches. No. So I have 5 minutes, right? 5 more. Okay, 5 more minutes. So my role in life, I always have this in my slide. Number 1, everybody. So that's a bell. I only have 5 minutes. You have to live simple. Number 2, you have to love more. You have to love more. Number 3, YOLO. Okay, you have to enjoy life to the fullest. Number 4, you have to learn marketing. Okay, and number 5, have you seen this? Hi, doctor. Have you seen this? It's a ref magnet. This one. It's a keychain, right? Okay. You try. Win a simple surprise. Underneath your seats, you'll see a keychain or a ref magnet. You try. Yeah. You just try. Reach out for the seat, under your seats. Have you got it? You have?
You got something?
You have? You can play it. No, I'm not playing. Did you get one?
I don't know.
Oh, see, yeah. You have one.
Okay.
I sit there. On the other chair.
Anyway, there are still a lot in this chair. Put it for me. Okay, let's proceed. So these are the results of the study I made. So 56 doctors said they get referral from patients. 41 said they get referral from families. Okay, you can get some. And 33 from local community and 20 from the website. It's also very important. And here are some of the results. As you can see, 9%, they said they are willing to invest $1,000 US for dental marketing every month. But after a few months of another follow-up study, I did 2 studies. There have been an increase of 9%, and they are now willing to spend around $2,000 US. So we are getting there. We are getting there. We do have a lot of dentists are now trying to do dental marketing. That's also very important because competition will never die. Competition will never die down. Competition will just continuously growing, and a lot of dentists will continuously graduate, and definitely a lot of practitioners will be here for the next few years. So we have to keep up with the latest trends and development in the dental world. Again, so this is another study which you can be able to use also in their campaign. There's a study survey made for around 500,000 dental clinics all over the world, and this was posted in country reports in September 23 and 2018. Level of expertise, these are the criteria. Level of services, level of facilities in the Philippines. Philippines are part of the studies, and in our country, we are one of the top 10. So we are in the top 10 in terms of all of this expertise. So we're very proud of that. Of course, in different countries, you have different top 10s. All right. Okay. So we have internet, triangle of technology. All the dental clinic must have their social media different from their personal profile. Okay, so we always advise that. Website, YouTube, internet. In the Philippines, we are the #1 in the world in terms of usage. We are spending, each and every users of social media, we're spending around 4 hours a day. So it is a must for a Filipino dentist to have social media account for them to reach that particular market. Otherwise, they're losing that side of the market. Okay? Again, another statistics that will signify that Philippines is a good market in terms of social media. And when you want to expand practice, you must have team set up. You also have structures. The treatment plan must be well thought, phones and emails. So this is my team actually in my country. So I'm that guy, the small and black guy, with my ex-girlfriend, who's not my wife. Okay. Okay. So those are my staff. We do have events. And the treatment plan by KJR Dental. So we do have CAST, MDP, macro and full, aesthetic review, periodontal, and we have also a marketing campaign. We do have probiotic supplementation after, just to recall. So this is just some of the phase 4 campaign. So we have marketing campaign, fluoride, oral, probiotics, and we do all of this. Okay. So this is a standard treatment plan being provided by KJR Dental, and it works for us. It's interesting. Again, the advice what we have is business only has 2 functions, innovation and marketing. Running a business without marketing will kill it. Dentistry is a business. You are competing and you need to be marketing. So these are the 4 words that I'd like to say. And at the end of my presentation, thank you. I wish you all a very successful career. More power to all dentists and marketeers all over the world. Thank you very much.
Dr. Roche, any questions? No?
Any questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
Very good.
If everybody, if all the dentists follow your advice, they're all doing the same thing.
Correct.
So how do you stand out from all of the others if everybody's doing the same thing?
Yes. My advice is you have to find the niche. You have to create your personal brand. For example, a dentist is an orthodontist. You should be able to put your marketing strategies and campaign to being the first, the best orthodontist in the country. Meaning all your marketing campaigns should be forwarded towards being the best ortho. Not being a best perio, not a cosmetic. So you have to create a brand. Specific brand for a specific target. So that's what my advice is. Did I answer your question right? I'll give you a keychain. Don't ask more. No. Okay, go ahead. Yes, sir.
Yes, how far are you planning on expanding?
We don't plan to expand anymore.
No?
Yeah, we have been doing this business for 15 years, and I've been doing dental marketing for just 3 years. So far, so good. We are one of the most satisfied dental practice in Manila. Why? We are not toxic. We are earning, and we're enjoying life to the fullest. So the life is about enjoying it. So 3 is enough. So we have several associates that work for us. We are here in Boston, in Massachusetts now, but our clinic are still working. So the clinic is still earning.
Right.
So what more can we ask for? But please, I don't want to expand. I just want to help a lot of dentists do the marketing campaign.
I wanted to make one comment, and I feel that not all dentists are marketers.
Correct.
Some dentists are just great dentists, and if they are great dentists, they really need to hire someone to do their marketing. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it's 101% correct. Most of the dentists are capable. Most of the dentists are equipped, but they are not really a good marketers. So what they can do is they must hire a dental marketing campaigners or marketeers in their own rights, because great dentists, some are busy. My wife doesn't even know how to market, but she's one of the best dentists in Manila. She's so lucky here. I'm lifting my own share.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you very
so
much. Thank you.
And they're going to switch out. You're going to put that.